Everyone doing? It's been a long time like doing YouTube live, and it's going to be a crazy, amazing day today. And I'm going to start this amazing series where every single day, where I come live, interact with you guys, and share my top learnings. Let's get started without any fluff. And I want to make sure that like if you're watching this live, put hashtag live replay so that like we both can interact. It's not just going to be like one man person or like one man show. It's going to be amazing. If you can hear me and see me loud and clear, just tell me yes in the chat. Okay, awesome. I think it takes some time for more people to join. Okay, fine, guys. Let's get started. 27 reasons what course creators, consultants, coaches fail when it comes down to launching a course. I'll be sharing my experience from last 3 years. See, I'm learning from 5 years. From last 3 years, I have implemented, like I have launched multiple programs, 7 courses, one summit, right? Like the number one reason what I believe most coaches fail when it comes down to creating any great product is the number one most important thing which I have seen again and again over a period of time is self-limiting beliefs. That's the most important thing. What happens is most of the people before they start something, before they do something, the number one thing which stops them is having the limiting belief. They don't believe in themselves. See, at the end of the day, I have read most of these books, and if you see Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill tells the most important thing is if you believe like you'll be able to do it, having the faith in yourself, it is going to help you out. It does not matter what you do. Like if you don't have faith, if you don't believe in yourself, like you will not be able to do it. Having faith and believing in yourself with the undetermined focus is the key. And the second most important thing is lack of accountability. Why most coaches fail when it comes down to launching the program? I have interacted with hundreds of people across the globe, India, Dubai, US, from so many different places. I figured out the number second problem what most people face is lack of accountability. See, because we as human beings, we try to do so many things, we do this, we do that. At the end of the day, the biggest problem is humans need like a stick, like a magic stick. How many of you guys have seen like the animals when they go on the road, the buffalo or like the cow, there is a shepherd or someone, right, who is with the stick, who basically makes the animal be on track, come on track. And that's the key. As we humans, we are always distracted. See, like the number one thing every human in the world is like extremely having great experience is not having focused mindset, right? Like lack of accountability, because if you don't have accountability, we tend to do like so many things, we don't know exactly how to go about what to do. And the third most important principle why most people fail when it comes down to selling the codes or like launching the program is procrastination. Do you guys agree or not? We tend to do something, right? We have the goal, we have to launch a course, we have to launch a product, we have to make an impact. But the problem is why most people are not able to launch the courses. They procrastinate, they try to overthink what can happen, what other people will think, what can happen if I go wrong. These are the limiting beliefs what most people have, and that is the main reason why most people are not able to launch the program. They are waiting for the perfect time, for the perfect thing to happen, and it does not happen. Perfect time won't come. Like we just have to take that action and know exactly how to go about. Until we know exactly what to do, like we can never reach the goal whatever we want to. And the third most important, like after procrastination, is having the right niche. I've seen again and again so many people, they fail when it comes down to launching their online program or courses. They are waiting to find the perfect niche. See, at the end of the day, the money is not made everywhere. Of course, the money is there everywhere, but you have to be at the right time at the right place. Now, even if you see the COVID mask, everyone which we used to wear, it was not like in so much demand like 3 years or 5 years back, right? Just some need happened, the pandemic happened, everything got like the necessary, the need, right? You have to find out what is the painful problem what people have, and are you really passionate about that, and can you do it for the long time? Do you love what you do, right? If you have these three things, money, and there is there should be a proper demand in the market. When you have all these things in place, automatically the things happen, having the right niche. And then the fifth pillar is why most people fail is they are unable to structure the program. They don't know what to teach first, then what is the next thing, then what is the next thing. See, the most important thing is at the end of the day, whatever you do, like coaching, launching a course is not just about the course. You have to give them an experience going through a journey, right? Like a step by step. When you go to school, they done like they don't just tell you like you are going to just read English, math, Hindi, or like some etc history, right? They give you an experience. They tell you, you learn, you will be able to interact with a group of people, like you can play, there is a park, there is a swimming pool, there will be like many functions like annual day, like so many things is going to happen. You have to know how to structure it like well, so that like your ideal customers can get the results whatever they want. And that's the fifth pillar. And why most people fail is they are not able to create a digital ecosystem and give them an experience which they want. And the next pillar, the sixth, the seventh pillar, the most important one is focus. See, at the end of the day, no matter what you do, if you're not focused, like Arjuna, like when Sri Krishna asked Arjuna when he was having the bow, right? There was a bird which was sitting on a tree. They asked, like, when they asked Arjuna, what can you see? He said, only I can see the eye. I can't see anything else. That is the focus which we have to require, because there is so much of noise. We need to put like horse blinders so that you just focus on one thing and get the results. Because of the today's information overload, we don't know where to go about what to do, and that is why most people fail. And the seventh pillar is information overload. What do I mean by information overload? People tend to learn too many things from too many places. Like example, getting up, like what happens is they listen to one author, they listen to another author, they listen to another author, like multiple books. See, every author at the end of the day, now any mindset book or like any fitness, whatever you try to read, at the end of the day there is some principles and protocols. It does not matter which mentor, what accent, what language, which place, what he speaks. It is the fundamentals, right? At the end of the day, if you want to get the course results or anything, you have to put in the work. You have to understand your target audience. You have to give what they ask. If you don't do that, it doesn't work out. Now what most people try to do is they try to gather so much of information, jumping from one program to another program, and they don't know exactly how to implement next, because they are filled up with so much of information and they don't know what I have to do, and that is why they stuck. And the eighth important pillar is unable to actually implement. Now, what happens is when brain gets like too much information, that's what even billionaire Naveen Jain tells. Too much information is like seemingly no information. What happens is when you puzzle out your brain with so much of information, you don't know exactly what to do, how to go about, and that is why most people will not be able to get the results what they want, because they are unable to actually implement what is needed, because the brain is always revolving like a helicopter. They don't know exactly what to do, how to go about, and that's why most people fail. And the ninth pillar is like solopreneurs. See, many people have this like like a belief. They think they have to do everything, like in a school system. Like in school, people used to tell like you have to write your exam on your alone, right? Only then you get the score in the mark. But in real world, it doesn't work like that. Now if you want to launch a course, many people try to break their head learning how to create the logo, how to create a graphic, how to launch the video, how the YouTube algorithm works, how a funnel is created, how to create a Facebook group. See, you can't be jack of all and master of all. Do you guys agree or not? Tell me yes in the chat. We can't be master of all and jack of all. Everyone can be good in particular things. We always have to partner up with someone who is good in something else, which is like opposite strengths, and that is how like we'll be able to get amazing results for whatever we do. And the next pillar is no team members. And most course creators, when they try to launch, they think having a team member is expense. but trust me, not having the team members is going to be more expensive. Today my life has been like so successful, like so happy I'm because of like just two people, right? And then there is a lot of team members. There was an amazing girl, an amazing boy. Because of them my life became so easy, right? And then I had so many mentors and so many people. And that's why it is so important for you to have the team members. If you don't have team, obviously no matter how much intelligent you are, uh, it's going to be really difficult to scale when it comes down to launching a course. And 11th pillar is, what happens is taking multiple courses and not completing any course, not implementing what one mentor has to tell. See, listening to one mentor until like you implement fully and outperform them means like implementing 100% only, then go to the next thing. The number one biggest problem in what I have seen in the course industry is, from my last 3 to 4 years of experience, nobody actually tells us like don't go here, don't go there. Like, it's like a free world. All is like you have the money and you have that free will, like you think, okay, I can do this, I can do that, right? At least when you go to a school or college, you don't go and join two different courses. Do you guys agree or not? Awesome. We just focus on one college or like one school until like we finish it, then only we go to the next school or college. Now what happens is, if you listen go to a state board, CBSE board, ICIC board, now too much of information seemingly leads to no action, right? You'll be so much confused. You can't listen to so many different people, you'll be confused. And that is why most people are not able to take the action. And the next pillar is unable to manage time. What do you mean by time? Now example, like I've seen so many people, like example, while they are a coach, like they want to become a coach consultant, what they tend to do is they basically have a job, they are working somewhere, they are working from 9 to 5, they come and they have a family. What happens when you have a family? you you're not in a simple life, right? You're in a complicated life, and it's a complex world. You have to take care of your job, you have to take care of your parents or like your children. There is so much of responsibility. Even though you want to implement something, you don't know what actions to take. When you believe like, let's do it on Saturday, Sunday, on the weekend, but some other program comes and you are like unable to manage your time properly, and you keep on postponing, right? And that's why most people I have seen, I interact with them, they're extremely smart, intelligent, but they're not getting the time to implement. The next pillar is, they don't have a step by step custom plan. See, we all are like human beings. See, it is not like a school. Many people tell, go to school, like you become successful. See, that I'm not against school, like school is good. But that at the end of the day, in a school, there is an artist, there is a musician, there is an astronaut, there is engineer, there is a doctor. You can't just teach everyone the same information and measure the success by the marks or the grades they get. Do you guys agree or not? Like everybody is different in their own phase. We have to know what they are good at, and we have to give them a custom made plan. Because see, what works for me doesn't work for someone. I'll just give it an example. The food which can be good for me cannot be good for you. One man's food is another man's poison. Have you heard of that quote or not? Tell yes if you guys agree with that. One man's food is another person's poison. Like if suppose someone eating potatoes is good for them, for another person eating potato is not at all good for them. Everybody's body is different, like that. While you launch a course, now example, your niche is into fitness, your niche is into mindset, your niche is into relationship. Like you have to know exactly, because at the end of the day every market is different. Now relationship coaching, if you are trying to do, you can't go out there and bring a client online and like in front of everyone. You can't do a one-to-one call because it's very personal level, right? You have to understand how to cater to that particular audience in the way which they want to, right? And that's why having a custom plan is very much important. Now I've launched like so many programs, but at the end of the day it is very difficult to give like one-to-one custom plan for everyone, right? Do you guys agree or not? Only on a one-to-one scale it is possible. And the next pillar is failing to generate quality traffic. See, at the end of the day, you can have the best product in the world, like you can have the best building in the world, and if nobody is going and coming, uh, coming to use that product, it's going to be completely useless. Do you guys agree or not? We must be able to send the traffic. It's like we have the best, like imagine there is a Burj Khalifa, like the world's tallest building, or like Taj Mahal, one of the seven wonders of the world. And if no one is going to that particular place, and it, even the best thing won't last for a long time, right? At the end of the day, traffic, more people have to come. The same happens even with the course industry. Like you can have the best product. I have seen some amazing coaches who have built amazing products. At the end of the day, why they have failed multiple times is not having the traffic, not having enough number of people coming into their opt-in, coming into the funnel and seeing exactly what they do. And last but not the least, like the most important when it comes down to traffic is also quality leads, the 15th pillar. Remember that the more leads you get, the more chances you are able to close anyone. It does not matter, you need not convince everyone. Remember guys, you need not convince everyone. All you need to do is convince only 1% people. Imagine 1 lakh people, 100,000 people came on your landing page. You don't need everyone to buy. Even just 1% people buy, that's like 1,000 people conversion. 1,000 people paying you like 10,000 rupees, or like $10,000. That's equivalent to, like in rupees it will be like 1 crore. And like if you want to convert that into the dollars, like that's like $1 million if 1,000 people are paying you like $1,000, right? That's the secret. It's all about like getting more leads. Many people tell my business is failing, I'm not able to promote my course or anything. It's not about just product, it's all about having quality leads, not like some random leads. Having quality leads is the key. And the 16th pillar is unable to craft webinars. Now, see, when it comes down to webinars, what do I mean by webinar? Now, see, there is so much of distraction on Facebook or like YouTube or Instagram or TikTok. The attention span is coming down every single day, day by day. Less people, like people don't tend to sit and watch the entire video for a long time because there is so many things happening. Now, how do you know how to craft a perfect webinar? What do I mean by webinar? Coming from a backstory, you put a hook, right? That's the first pillar, having the great hook. Then you talk about your backstory, how you went from zero to superhero, rags to riches, or like testimonial story, case study story. There are like various stories, like the master story. Once after you put that, you are able to connect with your audience on a deeper level. And then you talk about like the three secrets or the three things how you can take a person from a point A to B and the transformation. And when you do that and put out a proper offer, people will be able to buy, people will be able to take your offer. Because at the end of the day, it is all about crafting a well proper webinar. And if you have it properly, more people are going to take your program and services. And 17th pillar is fail to generate consistency leads, sales and profits. See, some people, I've seen so many coaches, consultants, they're able to get some clients in like a season, right? It's like a New Year, Christmas time, or like Ganesha festival, Diwali, or like Holi, Christmas, Ramzan. During a festival season, they have a peak and there is a drop, right? But if you know really how to play the game, it's like Amazon knows exactly how to play the game. It does not matter which day it is. Every single day they have millions of people doing the transaction. Now you have to understand how to generate sales consistently every single day on a period of time, and also have that profits. See, at the end of the day, money, whatever you are earning as a course creator, like course creators also have to make money, right? Do you guys agree or not? Good people have to make money. Now you have to know how to generate more sales and profits. You are not just running a charity, right? You also have a family, you have to take care of them. There is so much of expense, the tech, the funnel, the group, the team members. If you want to hire smarter people, like you need like more money. For all these things you require like having good profits. I've seen so many course creators, they launch a program, they are barely able to survive, they're not able to make enough money, and they fail, they quit after 1 or 2 years. And that's why having a proper cash flow is the key. And that's why most course creators fail within like 1 or 2 years. And the next pillar is no individual support. See, the biggest problem, the 18th pillar is many people, they want to launch a program, they have amazing knowledge, they have amazing like badass entrepreneur, like they are super energetic, they are having in-depth knowledge about what to do, how to connect with people, how to talk to people, how to convince people. They're really good, excellent in whatever they do, but they don't have technical knowledge, know-how, right? They're not coming from a technical background like a engineering, or like someone who is very good in computers, like technology, how to use it, right? And they suck when it comes down to sending an email, optimizing, like editing videos. The technology part is like very it's very difficult, right? Like example, like I have my parents, my mom has like over 5+ degrees in English, and she's excellent in whatever she does. At the end of the day, she's not able to use her phone or like the technology part, right? Because they're like coming from an older generation, whereas I've seen someone who is like 7 years, my brother, my younger brother or like sister, they are able to use the phone better, right? It's like everybody has like different challenges, right? No individual support. What do I mean? They buy a course or like something, and they're not able to get like individual support. They like, there is like 1,000 people or like 100 people, they're not able to get custom support, right? And that is why most people fail. The next pillar is face technology challenges. As I've said, how to upload the video, um, how to upload the course video, how to upload the ad video, how to run the ad campaign, how to understand exactly what is email marketing, what is copywriting, how to put all those things. And that is where most people face challenge. And the 20th pillar is nobody to give them feedback. See, at the end of the day, entrepreneurship is a lonely game. Do you guys agree or not? At least for a few years, and until like you become super famous, have like tons of followers or like tons of customers. When you try to do, like you are alone, or like maybe you have a very small team, right? And you have to know whom to ask. See, you have to ask to the right person at the right time, who already has experience. Asking someone like a neighbor who doesn't know anything about a course launching, and if you go and ask him which niche should I choose, right? Should I choose which is related to this, like imagine you are a dietitian coach, and you go and ask him, can I write my copy telling, hey guys, how to lose 30 kgs or 20 kgs in less than 30 days is a good caption? Or like if I ask, I'm going to share how to lose the weight without doing any exercise. Like if you go and ask a random person about feedback, he will also give like random answer. Do you guys agree or not? Whereas if you ask some experienced person, he's going to tell you exactly what you have to do, right? Having the right feedback is like one of the most important things. Most of the mistakes what I used to make, I got feedback from my team members, feedback from my mentors, and that's how I was able to climb the ladder soon fast. And the next pillar, like the most important pillar, lack of creativity. See, I've seen so many people, they think like a lateral thinking, like a linear. See, the most important thing is you have to think in a broad way and think exactly marketing. How, if I speak, people are able to connect, what I can deliver, how can I do the transition, like the transformation for my audience, what is best for them, how can I gamify whatever I'm trying to teach. You have to know all these things. It's not just about information, right? Information is freely available on YouTube or like something else, somewhere else also. You have to create a transformation, how you can make it the best, right? Like the best product out there. For that, you have to apply your brains, you have to know exactly how to do it. You have to think in the position of your customer. You have to understand. That's how you'll be able to create great things. And the next pillar is don't have a personal guidance. See, even though you have watched a course or like any program, you must be a student of great big marketers, like example like Sam Owens, right? Some of my mentors. And you can be a student of Russell Brunson, some of the world's best uh, marketers. Or like you can be a student of Tony Robbins, like the one of the best mindset or like personality development coaches. Or like you can be a student of Mind Valley Vision. These are all like some of the most brilliant, amazing trainers or like coaches, consultants I have seen in my life. But it is very difficult to have like one-to-one guidance, right? It's not like impossible, you can have that, but you have to spend like multiple lakhs or like crores of rupees if you want to get one-to-one access. Do you guys agree or not? Because the time is super valuable. They're already at a different pace. You can only access them if you have something where you can add value to them at that level, or like you have to be ready to shell out like a lot of money, right? And that's why most people are not able to get to that fast. And a 23rd most important pillar is comparing with other people. I've seen often every single day which happens, right? Like social media, someone posts something telling I made like $1,000 within 30 days, another guy posting one $10,000, another guy telling I have made 50 lakhs, 1 crore. Like what happens is we try to compare with another person, and that puts us automatically down. Do you guys agree or not? As soon as we compare with somebody else, we believe like automatically our strength energy goes down, and from this we are not able to take the action. We believe that person is very intelligent, that person is very smart, and automatically, even though you want to do something from inside, there is another brain which actually tells, oh, I think this is not possible. People are like so intelligent, people are more smarter than me, I think I must not do it. This is the belief what most people get, and they get stuck at the same place for a very long time. And that's why you as a course creator, like you always have to compare yourself how you can become better every single day, 1% better, 1% better. That is what will actually help you to get the results. Then comparing with others, you can't compare your first chapter with someone's 51st story, right? I can't compare myself with Tony Robbins or like my mentor like example, or Sam Owens or anyone, right? Because everyone comes from a different phase, different experience. The next pillar is fear of failure. A lot of people, even before starting, even keeping the leg in the water, they think what can happen, will tsunami come, will the flood come. The same happens even with the course industry. Even before launching the program, they get all these misconceptions thinking, what if I fail, how will I face the world, if I lose the money, if I lose the resources, what can happen, how it can happen. They try to overthink and overthink, and what happens is when you fill with like lot of negativity, automatically you feel like not doing it. Like you won't have the belief, you won't have the courage, you will automatically be drained out. Do you guys agree or not? See, it's all about emotions. If you have positive abundance emotion, like you will be able to do great things. Or else from inside you will be like full tight, packed up, and like you feel as a failure, as a victim. Having that abundant mindset is key. The next pillar is fear of success. See, what happens, fear of success is like, imagine you have got 100 students, 100 clients, 1,000 students. Now you are like, what I can do, how I can do, right? And you believe, what will other people think if I cannot deliver my services even after getting some clients. I've seen some amazing coaches who get like so many students, and they're like maxed out, they have gone on the glass ceiling, and they don't know exactly how to deliver the resources, deliver the information, deliver the output, deliver the product. Now what happens is many people ask for the refunds, telling them the support is not good, uh, even though you are good at selling. All these things happens, and that's why we always have to know, have a right systems which will have the capacity to cater as many people. Only then we will be able to get more clients and get more results for whatever we do. And that is the key, and that is why it is so important for us to know exactly what to do. And the next pillar is fear of competition. Like always, every industry in the world has competition, right? Can you guys tell me if there is an industry in the world which does not have competition? Rarely there'll be something, right? Everything has a competition. It does not matter what you do, there'll be always someone out there who will try to teach the same kind of information whatever you do. There are like so many millions of fitness coaches, millions of mindset coaches, but hardly, the like extremely good coaches are very few. Do you guys agree or not? Right? See, you need not fear of competition if you believe in yourself, and if you can give your customers amazing results fast, and if they get the results, they will be happy, and they'll be ready to pay you whatever money you want. And that is why it is so important for you to become the best, right? Your goal should not be survival, your goal should be how you can be the winner, like the top 1%, how you can dominate. By having that mindset, you will be on a different phase. Awesome. Next pillar is like fear of making videos. Do you guys agree or not? Like many people actually have a lot of knowledge, lot of information, lot of wisdom, but when it comes down to facing a camera, talking alone in front of camera, of course sometimes it's going to be boring talking in front of camera directly like this. Like that's a skill, right? Not everybody. Some people are like introverts, they tell, I can't make videos, what will other people think? Like they have so many misconception. What will my grandmother think? What will my grandfather think? I am a girl, I am a boy, I can't make videos on publicly. Like there are like so many limiting beliefs which actually hampers the growth. And that is why like more creators, I have seen so many girls, even in fact there was a girl in my community, I won't name them, and she was actually making good videos. After certain days when I asked her like why are you not making videos, she said me like their parents or like their nephew, like the husband's mother or something, they said like why do you want to make videos on social media, right? At the end of the day, like the families, right, like at the end of the day they have to give you the freedom, and you're not creating some crime or like you're not doing something bad for the people, right? You are actually creating an impact. You have to showcase that by telling I want to be independent, I don't want to survive just because of my parents or like husband or like wife. Like you have to um, be having that faith in whatever you do. And because at the end of the day, service, right, giving the service, helping the humanity is the uh, key, right? And that is why it is so important. And the most important, last but not the least, like a winning offer. See, it does not matter what we do unless we have an offer which is like where you are giving like 10x more value and charging them 1x. It's like example, imagine there is an iPhone, right? People are waiting to buy this phone every new update or like every year, because they believe the value what Apple has created, right? The camera, the built-in, the technology, everything is like so amazing and so great. People always are waiting for the next phone to come, and because they have created a no-brainer offer, they are giving amazing experience, they are able to give at a better price, better camera, better features, better security, everything like that. As a coach consultant, like you have to give a lot of value. It is not just about selling information, right? Like you have to imagine, if you want to sell a product which is worth $1,000, but you have to give a value which is worth 10,000 or 20,000. You have to give them like a value video training. You have to create like you like checklist, you have to give like assignment, you have to give them a Facebook group, like a community, like a digital ecosystem. That is how you can create an experience, and that is how which can help them to give them the results. Now this is how basically these are like the fundamentals, like I've just listed down. Like it took me like so many years and like so many months to figure out all these pointers, because I have I have experienced all these things in first hand, right? And I'm sharing with my experience what it takes. I have bought like so many courses, I've gone to hundreds of events, and I myself have done pretty much so many mistakes when it comes down to launching a course. And now I have listed down everything so that you guys need not do the mistakes which I went. See, the single most important resource in this world, do you guys know what is the single most resource in the world? It is like the time, right? The time lost cannot, you will not be able to get it back. And that is why it is so important for you to have a mentor, like someone who can help you, guide you in a step by step way to launch your online program as fast as possible, with the all the frameworks, with all the game plan which is customized to you. Because at the end of the day, as I've said, anybody who's trying to teach you something information, a broad audience put in the same room, you cannot experience, everyone can't become the number one best, right? Everybody has to go through an experience, like a journey. That is what can help people to get results. Always remember that. And the time is the most valuable asset, right? And now for all the people who are wondering, how can I learn? Can anyone help me out? And here's the amazing announcement for you guys. For all the people who have watched until now, congratulations, pat yourself back, because you have shown your interest and staying until the end, until here, right? And for you guys who wants to go to the next level, who wants my help, like helping you in a step by step way, launching a course, taking you with an experience of like 7 weeks, everything in a step by step way, and get you the results whatever you have desired as fast as possible. I'm going to send you a training. I'm just going to put the link in the description and even in the comments. Just go to that website, Real Knowledge Club /game plan, and watch the presentation over there where I show you exactly how to go about how to launch your program. In fact, you can learn and do it yourself if you can, or else you can take the support of me where I can tell you exactly how to go about. You watch the video fully, and then you can get an opportunity to book a call with me. And if you're good fit, if I believe like I can help you out, will be very happy to help you out and onboard you, right? And that's all for now. Thank you so much for everyone for watching and being until the end. Do like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and do comment what was your biggest takeaway. I personally will read all the comments, and back to you. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much, and bye bye. And do let me know what other videos you want me to create in future, right? Like I plan to create like a series every single day. Okay. Bye guys. Have a great day.